everybody. It is Kim Hawk, and I'm known as a fairy godmother of real estate. And we are coming to you again. I've got my team of professional realtors with Florida Motion Realty, and I'm going to ask them to say hello. Let me see to this side. I got Rachael. Rachael, you want to say hi?
Hi.
We call her Island Girl because she loves all good things island wise. And she's also a painter. And I think we even showcased your webpage with some of the stuff you've got going with Pink. What is it called? Pink Flamingo? What is it called?
It's called FlamingoLife.shop.
Flamingo Life.
.shop. I own the trademark
Shop.
Flamingo Life.
I love it. I love it. So if anybody's looking for Pink Flamingo mask and artwork, you got to go there. That's right. That's right. And then below me, we've got the prince of our team.
Hey, Elijah. Great to be here.
And Elijah and I just spent last week with a really wonderful couple that might be watching on YouTube. So we want to say hi to Helena and to Ron. And we were scouring the coast and the 25-mile radius around Cinderella's castle, but we also went out to the beach, and I'm sure he'll talk a little bit more about some of the findings that we did this week. And then let me see, can I do, oh, in a corner, I'm still trying to figure out this Brady Bunch stuff. Virginia, say hello.
Hey, everybody.
So what week are we on now, Virginia?
So, yes, we are excited to be on week 5.
Week 5.
Week 5, yeah.
So our intention on these programs is to give you content every week in regard to what we see as the best 4 hot properties, in our opinion, that you may want to purchase. So if you're up in New York or Philadelphia or where you're from and you're not aware of these different pockets of living, we are creating these YouTube videos to show you what the difference is between, say, like Nona and Winter Garden, or Celebration and Kissimmee, because they all have their different personalities, lots and lots of fun, lots of stuff to do, and different price ranges and all things. So we're going to start this week with, I believe, and I should say as well, we're going to encourage you to always have a home inspection on these properties, because we're looking at it and we're giving you our guidance in regard to price point and flow and where it's located. But you always want to make sure you have a licensed Florida inspector to check out any of these homes. And we do hope that you'll call one of my team so that they can be your realtors of choice when you're looking to purchase any real estate in Central Florida in particular. So let's see. I think we've got Virginia going to start with us first.
Thanks, Kim. Okay. So I chose a home this week in the Dr. Phillips area of Orlando, which is a really, really special place to live. There's tons of shopping. It's really close proximity to all of the parks, Universal, Disney, SeaWorld. There's terrific restaurants to go to. So this is a really nice area. And the home is on 9309 Carolview Way. It's priced at $655,000. It's been on the market for only 8 days. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that was built in 1984. It has 2,454 square feet. It's a really nice house when you walk inside. It just had a really homey feel to it, like it was well taken care of. It has a really open, spacious kitchen with an eat-in breakfast nook. It had a formal dining room. And the views on the back of the house open up to a really beautiful, well-maintained pool area that is completely enclosed with a safety fence. The master had large closets with an ensuite with a double vanity. It's in the Bay Vista neighborhood. It's a quiet neighborhood, and it's a really nice community that has a private boat ramp with access to the Sand Lake chain of lakes. So there's a lot to love about this home on a 1/4 acre of land, and it's priced well. It's just a really beautiful home you should check out in Dr. Phillips.
I love that. And you know what I noticed when you said 1984, I think that is a wonderful thing to talk about now. Not all homes need to be that brand new construction, right? There's sometimes
Right.
you're going to walk into a house and you're going to say, wow, this feels homey. This actually is giving me more acreage, you know?
Yeah.
And especially, you know, as realtors, we would say one of my first questions is, how old is the roof, right? Because you don't want to be buying a house unless it's like tile roof for home warranty where somebody just spent $180,000 for some roof that's going to last forever. But as long as it's under the 10-year mark, typically you can get homeowners insurance. If it's not, then that becomes a question. That would be a question of a 1984 home. How old is that roof? So you get with your realtors. They know to look for those type of things. But obviously, this must have been a charming property that you liked.
Yeah, really. And it's also a single story, which a lot of people find really appealing. You don't have to deal with the stairs.
And I love that area.
Nice
You specialize very much in that Dr. Phillips area anyway. So for you to be able to say that you found a 1984 home that just felt like it had good bones and it had that acreage, and at that price point, I think that's a no-brainer. People need to call you and find out more, see if you can get an appointment with Virginia to go through this property. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So Elijah, we're going to go to Elijah next. Elijah, do you want to tell us about, I think we've even asked you to do 2 properties this week. So which one do you want to start with?
Yeah, I was blessed enough to be pretty busy running around Florida and running around the Disney area. So I've got more to share with you. So the one that I want to talk about is I had the opportunity to go out to Lake Nona to show one of the larger, more pristine homes that's on the market right now. It had the Golf and Country Club, and so this is the part of Lake Nona that is there. It's 9743 Covent Garden Drive in Orlando. It's 2.1 million with 4-bed, 4.5 bath, just right around 3,740 square feet. Beautifully updated throughout. As you go in, you see that it's got a private courtyard right in the front that's got the pool actually in the front, but tucked away and covered in a private courtyard and a lounging area. You go inside and you see some of those really luxurious touches, like the floating TV display in the living room that's backlit with some of these touches, like a tempered glass staircase that lets you go up to the next floor. A primary bathroom has got like walk-in steam showers, and something that you just kind of like to see in some of these larger square footage, higher end homes, a home theater and game room. So I was happy to get in. Another cool thing about the Lake Nona Estates area is that whether this one stays on the market and I have the opportunity to show it to you if you give me a call, there was also some new construction and pre-construction that's going on in several spots. So I have the ability, I drove by some of the areas. Looks like there's some cool spots they're going to put in houses, even some stuff that's going up large, just started to be breaking ground and is going to have some water view in the back. So I'm happy to show you this community or show you this home in the Lake Nona area that we know that Disney executives they're coming to Celebration now, but they're looking to also come to Lake Nona a couple years down the road.
Yes, I love that. And the area that you're talking about is the new section that they're getting ready to break ground on is over between the United States Tennis headquarters and so it's right off of the 417. So it makes it very easy to get in and out of the Lake Nona area, because sometimes I know we talk about Narcoossee Road being a little jammed up. But this would be taking you off of the exit that's easy to get in and out of. I don't know if you guys recall, but when you're driving in, I don't know if it's called Top Golf, but it's one of those cool golf places that you hit the golf balls into the big net.
Yeah.
It is that exit. So it's the exit. Actually, it's the exit for Nemours Hospital and the main area for downtown Lake Nona. So instead of going right, if you're coming from our area, you'd make a left, and it literally would be a quarter of a mile on the left-hand side. So new construction, I will share with you, our experience has been on those higher end homes. We're kind of getting, for people that are wanting to plan, if you're thinking, I'm going to move in like 2 years, it's time to talk to us now with new construction on those prices. Because when you do things where you're creating the floor plans with the builders. There's all these permitting things that we have to do together with you. It can take 6 to 7 months for that. And then depending upon the size of the house, you could be 14, 16 months outside of that. When you add those numbers together, you're almost at 2 years, right? So call us now, because you might be thinking it's 2 years down the line, but we got to start talking to you about new construction now and some of that stuff. All right, very good. Very good pick. All right, so I think Island Girl, let me guess. Did you pick something islandy this week?
I did, of course. Whenever I can, I do. I went to Margaritaville, which is, my favorite place of all here, because it's so tropical that as soon as you drive into the place, you feel like you're on an island, because all the palm trees, and the first thing you notice are the bright colors of the houses. They all look, like you're in the Caribbean or something, or Key West, or I love it. Just when I first drive in, it makes me happy. So I saw this beautiful blue house. You drive up, walk up to it, and it has a sign that each of the houses there have a name. And so this one was called Blue Heaven Rendezvous. So it's this beautiful blue color on the outside, and you can see the balcony up on the second floor, overlooking the front. The address is 3036 Seaplane Lane. This house is priced at $620,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,468 square feet. I loved it because it's, of course, Margaritaville, everything's, 5 o'clock somewhere. This house comes with everything in it. Everything conveys that's there, is what they're telling me. Even the margarita machine. So you get that famous margarita maker, that everybody knows Margaritaville for. So that's amazing. Comes with the furniture if you pay full price. If you do the full price, you get the furniture and everything in it. So that's great. This is a great place to live because you can rent short term, or you can live there. The current owner is not using the one of the 3 recommended, or companies that they use to do their rentals, but they have done pretty well with it, they say. And so it's, it's your choice. The only problem is your guests don't get to use the amenities there if you don't use the recommended companies. So, that's up to, and the package that they have there with the furniture is approved for this. So they can easily switch back over to Margaritaville, approved companies to do the rentals. So, love the house, love it has a hot tub in the back. So you walk out the back door and it's so tropical. There's a banana plant in between the houses. I'm told that all of the trees there that have fruit, you're welcome to just pick it off and eat it. There's papaya and bananas. I don't know what else is there, but that's for sure, papaya and bananas. So that's awesome to, it just feels like you're in a tropical environment, right here in the middle of Orlando. I mean, when you walk out on that balcony, it's like you can almost hear in your mind the waves of the ocean. So it's like, you get the best of both worlds. Being in Margaritaville, you have the tropical atmosphere, sunset walk, that's right there with all the restaurants and, the shops and everything. It's just, you can, there's transportation to Disney. So you can just, be in Margaritaville, use the transportation to go to Disney or whatever. And then everything is taken care of for you. It really feels like you're, in a resort, on an island somewhere. So this is, I absolutely love, I walked in and there was these big parrot paintings, it's truly is paradise. I've been painting parrots, lately, because I'm an artist, and then I also have a pet parrot. So when I walk into these houses and I see all these parrots, it makes me smile. So, all the tropical, perfect island girl property. So
I love that.
Hopefully, I'd love to show it to anybody,
Yes. And you know what, for those of you that, and you definitely are super close to the theme parks, I think maybe within 5 minutes, there's a shortcut to get to the Animal Kingdom from that area. So you don't even really have to get on I-4. And a couple other things is that, like you said, there's all this entertainment that's been available on Sunset Walk. So you walk out there and Gloria Estefan has a place.
Yes, we've been there.
Yeah, and there's actually, we're probably going to be showing you guys a video soon, if not.
Oh, and don't forget the water park. There's also a water park right there at the resort. So it's like, it's perfect. Everything is so perfect there.
Yes, yes. And I will say too, I just saw a report recently when people were asking for the return on investment, and we can never guarantee this,
No.
but I am seeing that the Margaritaville properties are making more per night
Yes.
for their owners than many other places that we have mentioned. Actually, it was on the top of the list. And I've got to believe a lot of that has to do with the magnificent Jimmy Buffett himself.
No doubt.
When you brand something and people are, thinking about escapism, I just want to get away from my
Mhm.
work, I want to get away from the blizzard up north,
Oh
whatever,
yeah.
I want to have that jacuzzi in my backyard, I want to go pick a banana off of a tree. This is the place that you may want to be able to invest in, and no better person than Island Girl to help you
Yeah.
figure that out.
It'll
Okay.
definitely help you get away from those winter blues from up north.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right, and Elijah, I think we're going to end today with one of you of the top four with you.
Yeah, yeah. I also had the opportunity to go into the Reunion area that is also near Disney. I saw a home at 8193 Valhalla Terrace in Reunion, Florida. This is another large one. It's even larger than the one that I was just talking about in Lake Nona, but actually it's less price and more bedrooms, which is also always good to hear. If you've got a large family or just a large number of people that you want to house under one roof, it's a great option at 6 bedrooms, 6 and 2 half baths. 5,325 square feet for 1.9999 million. Good marketing that way. 3 of the bedrooms are primary suites, so it's like they've got some options downstairs and upstairs. Big luxurious pool to go hang out and play, as well as 12-foot ceilings and just a lovely kind of open floor plan to see that things are just looking really contemporary, just a lot of space to hang out. And they had a game room that had like an arcade, and they had cool imprints of cartoon characters and pop culture that just makes that game room really fun and inviting. And it also has a realized home theater in addition, where you can just have all those realistic like movie chairs that make you feel like you're really at the theater. So that was a lot of fun. And it and when you're wondering about it, it was kind of hard to get in to see it because I had to check the calendar for the nights that they were booked. They were charging around $600 to $800 per night based on when you were getting, and it did look like a lot of stuff was blocked off as booked. So that was a fun one to get in to see. I would love the opportunity to bring a bunch of my friends and kind of have that Florida fun.
Yes, I love that. So you guys, you think about it, let's say the National Cheerleaders Association, who comes to Central Florida every year, and they have all these girls, and if you put them in hotel rooms and you multiply, so that was 6 bedrooms, right? Probably with 2 beds each. So maybe if you can sleep 12 people, what
Mhm.
have you in there. And some of the hotel rates at certain times a year could be $500 a night around here. So now if you see on Airbnb or wherever, or Ask Jeeves or whoever is running these homes, it's $800 a night. A lot of these people are like, that's a deal.
And
Mhm.
also it is furnished.
Yeah.
So that's a cool one. And if that's another one where there was also new construction opportunities in that area as well. So just get in touch with me if you want to see a home that is for sale, and maybe just see what lots are out there. Well, if you want to do it from scratch, but I'm just saying this one looked like it was pretty all set.
Yes, that's perfect. Well, good job, guys, because it looks like you covered Dr. Phillips, you covered Margaritaville, you covered Reunion, and Lake Nona. So that's everything within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle. One thing I did note when Elijah and I were out touring the area, and especially with a lot of new construction, because we'll always get questions about what are the new trends, what are you seeing as far as new construction. I would say that I did see some more upgraded showers. It seems like showers are the thing right now. Big, huge showers, but like with, I call them car wash type of thing. And yes, we've seen those type of, the plumbing in it, but just beautiful beautiful stonework in it, or heated lounge chairs that are in there, or waterfall effects. So Island Girl was like that. So
Definitely.
waterfall effects. But the master and the primary bathrooms in these houses, I would say, are the things that would stand out for me right now. Elijah, would you agree?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's luxurious. It's a place to just
Have
feel
your
rejuvenated.
sanctuary. I think, and it may be because with the pandemic and everything, people are really just trying to zen out your home, zen it out. Get that spa feeling, and so I would think that's one of the things that we're seeing.
Mhm.
All right. Well, be sure to put any of your comments that you guys have, asking us questions. I know that I think Rachael is responding to somebody directly in regard to a question that they had about Oasis.
Yes,
And,
they were asking about build time, so I'm definitely going to get back to them on
perfect.
that.
Perfect. So we're here for you. Make sure, if you don't mind, if you would tell your friends, subscribe, like, hit the subscription button so that we can make sure that we're giving you this information on a timely manner every week. And we just want to thank you again. Right? Anybody have anything else?
Just
Good.
join us next week because we'll be focusing on some properties in Kissimmee and St. Cloud, which is becoming a really hot area to move to. So
Yes.
join us for week 6.
Week 6. That's right.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Great
Bye.
job to you. Bye-bye.
Bye.